What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today is Happy Monday. It's just another day in paradise, and should all be blessed that we woke up and we're above the ground. But today I got a kind of an interesting video that I found kind of interesting when I was at work today, kind of leading into my next video that I've been kind of working on. So I'm gonna push this one off and kind of just get this one out. This one's gonna be kind of a short one. So if this is your first time checking out my channel, my name is Tony. I'm basically all I am talking about is really the ZR2, and really until we get mine and see what it can do on the trails. So I found this article on, I don't even know how I found it. I was just been browsing for just because I've been seeing that some people are having a lot of some issues with theirs, so I've been trying to get more and then just talking about it, more information on some of these problems that they've been having with their ZR2s, and I found this, you know, ironically, it's the whole opposite now. For the 2023 Chevy Colorado ZR2 is all the truck you will ever need. Is that true? I'm not sure. So, with all the capacity in the world and a small package, the ZR2 punches well above its weight. So when I'm reading that, I'm thinking they are comparing this to the Gladiator, um, to the Tacoma, and we'll see. We'll see. I don't really. I mean, unfortunately, the new version of the taco comes out next year, and so they are not being produced right now. So I'm going to be doing kind of a comparison of a fully loaded out Rubicon Gladiator and a fully loaded out ZR2 with all the options I can pick on their website. So this article just really goes, it kind of tells you a little bit on why they think they're comparing it to the Ford Raptor, the 1500 or the F-150 Ford Raptor, the Ram 1500 TRX, and just telling how big of a vehicle those are big vehicles. I mean, it's not that much bigger, or it's bigger, but it's funny if I can find this picture that I wish I saw on Facebook. Somebody got a ZR2 next to a 1500 mirrors only kind of went up about another inch. So these trucks are sitting pretty high from the factory. So I do think that is pretty awesome that you're getting a pretty big truck, but you're saving on the length of it. So it is still considered a mid-sized truck, and so if you want to read this article, then once you get past the few little bit, it goes about the ground clearance at 10.7, which is actually more than a Gladiator Rubicon. Because I think when I had my Mojave from factory before I put the 38s on, it was sitting at, was it just over 9? I can't really remember exact because I ended up measuring it between the front pumpkin. So that was its lowest point was the pumpkin. So that sat up in the front, and I measured it about 9 inches or so. Which nice thing about front suspend or independent front suspension is you don't have that pumpkin kind of hanging you up. So um, is it the jack of all trades? Is it basically the Swiss Army knife of mid-sized trucks? Everybody I've talked to is nothing but awesome. This thing rides amazing. Some of you guys have actually had the problems, of it. Either which I feel bad for Bruce. He had a um, the shipping the shipping company actually more destroyed his truck than in the factory. Which, me coming from FCA, and I used to work in the new body shop in Belvedere Assembly Plant. The train tracks are right behind me, so you constantly hear those cars just flying down through the trains. So I know exactly what he's talking about on the scratches and stuff like that, because they don't care about your car. They just fly it straight down, and you know and on to the next one. I mean, because they have a really time limit on getting that train out. So anyway, so this one actually got me kind of thinking: is it really more capable of a of a Gladiator. So obviously I'm gonna do the ZR2 first, and so basically a fully loaded one out that I can pick was at 52,000, and this is starting out at 56,000, um, or not 56, about $48,000 for just a base model. So you add a few extra $1,000, you got basically a fully loaded ZR2 top of the line Colorado. Um, this is not my exact one I built of what I ordered because I didn't order everything with mine. I did get the yellow seat belts. I just think that would have been kind of a neat little I wouldn't say really an Easter egg because usually everybody has black ones. I just thought the yellow would actually kind of, especially you got this yellow stitching around here. I think that would kind of make it a little different, I guess. I was gonna order it, and this is gonna be my last truck. This is the way I wanted it to go out. So, um, we will. So I $52,000 is a heck of a lot of money for a mid-sized truck, but it's still a lot cheaper than buying a brand new 1500 that is almost starting at, you know, I mean, besides going to Ram, but they're having such a hard time selling their trucks. Maybe this week I'll stop at a Ram dealership and we'll see how many Rams are over by me because the dealerships I pass, they have a ton of them and they are just having a hard time selling them. So $52,000, let's just say $53,000 for basically without stepping into the Desert Boss, which I see actually a couple people actually got their Desert Boss. The thing looks pretty nasty, so I think it's really slick. Um, so for 53, I that's in today's market, that's not a bad price for 52,000. I mean, it's still a lot of cash to shove out for a vehicle, um, but is it the jack of all trades? So right here I have the Gladiator, and you're gonna see the prices of this Gladiator, and they are doing a sale because they're having a hard time selling these too. Um, it's ridiculous. So let's just go right into it. Obviously, right up here, and this was starting out at $47,000 with employee pricing. Without this employee pricing on there, this truck's is $68,000. I think if you go all the way down here, it tells me there it is, 68,400, and for MSRP, and they're giving everybody an employee pricing 61,000. 61,000 for a mid-sized truck. And honestly, you're not getting any better gas mileage. I probably actually even worse because most people are gonna at least put a 35 on there. You're gonna get worse gas mileage. Um, that's a lot of chunk of change. I mean, compared to this price, I I for that price I could not even imagine going back into a Jeep. And the Wranglers are even getting more crazy. And unfortunately, these vehicles, for especially Jeep, this is just no. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, these vehicles are just basically a box with wires in it and a couple seats. And I'm a big Jeep fan. So I mean, I selected Smokers Group. Okay, I forgot one. $30. Um, I thought I selected that one. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we just jacked up another 2 grand. Or not 2 grand, a couple $100. Unless you want to go with the diesel, which is another, which they don't even option, so that's why I picked that. But let's just see what you get if you want on the option. So you're looking at almost $65,000, and that doesn't even come with 410 gears, which you really don't need that anyway. That's a $72,000 vehicle without their employee discount. That's crazy. That is nuts. I'm sorry. So, with me having the Mojave, comparing this on, obviously I haven't driven it yet. Chevy is the way to go if you're trying to excuse me, if you're trying to definitely save some money and get out there on the trails. Um, So I think this guy's pretty accurate. I'm gonna leave this article down in the description below. So if you guys can want to read it, it's an interesting read. I think the guy's kind of spot on. Um, I think that for an everyday person, I think the Chevy is probably good enough for 98% of people. Yeah, I mean, I got my parents' big trailer in my driveway right now. It cannot tow it. Uh, it needs at least a 2500 to tow that trailer. Maybe a 1500, but it'll be pretty tight. Um, but but the Colorado definitely not going to tow it. I don't tow a lot, so all I'm going to be doing is basically putting a rooftop tent on it. Um, so there's going to be a rack, probably going, or more than likely going up to a 35-inch tire, and we're going to be testing it. Like I said, the first year, I don't want to touch my truck. I definitely want to see what this thing can do stock. Um, so I am kind of curious if you can put a 35-inch tire straight out, right off the bat. I've seen some people putting other rims on, but I haven't seen anybody that put a 35-inch tire on a new ZR2 yet. Um, and we do have a couple other kind of goodies coming in, so there will be videos about that. So, what do you guys think? Tell me down in the comments down below on especially comparing a fully priced out, um, Jeep Gladiator, Rubicon versus basically a fully specced out ZR2. Which one would you guys choose down over the two? Obviously, like I said, we're not doing the Toyota because they don't really have too much about that, and you know, and you're actually getting more torque with the Chevy. So um, I do think I do think this story is pretty accurate. If you want my personal opinion. Sorry, I was just kind of going back and forth here, but you know, I'm gonna leave, like I said, I'm gonna leave this down in the comments down below. Leave me leave me a comment, like I was saying. Leave me a comment down which one, if you had, let's just say $70,000 to blow on the two, are you gonna save the extra 20 grand? You can put in aftermarket parts, or you're buying one go, or, one thing. So yeah, let me down in the comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Like I said, if this is your first time, my name is Tony, and I would greatly appreciate you guys smashing that subscribe button. We're gonna start doing a lot more videos, especially when the truck gets in here. I know I've been kind of slacking on the videos. Um, you know, we're in my little studio that I'm kind of setting up. I was trying to set up my green screen, but I got kind of um, irritated, so that didn't go up. So so yeah, leave me down in the comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll catch you guys on the next one.